Hi there. In this video, I want to kind of talk about something that is a little bit got to do with tools. And this is I did a little exchange with a friend. I did some work for him, and then he gave me this little machine right here. This little Ryobi bandsaw. You guys can see it in there. Pretty sure you can. There he is. So this little thing, interesting enough, it's something that I really needed for my job. I need something a lot bigger, and I've been working for many years with. Let me turn this thing around. I've been working for many years with professional and bandsaws and equipment and stuff like that. Very big equipment. But this is, it's for what I need for the type of work that I'm gonna do, which is small for my shop. It's pretty good. However, first thing that happened is I start cleaning. It's used. It's not a new. So it's called, see, is it BS902? That's the model, I guess. Anyway, so let me see if I can turn this thing around without changing the. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. Anyway, so there he is. That's the model right there. Okay, for this is kind of a little review on it. Comes with a light. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this is what I normally have, which is I use it for wood and is a power, and I made a stand for it. It's really a portable bandsaw, but I use it for metal. It's very small. The capabilities here compared to this one, which is a lot larger. I have more space here to cut. Anyway, this is a bandsaw, but they're total different thing. That's like a mini bandsaw right there, but it works with metals and all that. But anyway, coming back to this, I started to clean it, and I noticed that the adjustments right here for the blade are complete. They were whacked completely out of way. I had a lot of adjustments. So this bottom's right here too. So I kind of started to adjust it and putting it together. Well, guess what happened? There you go. This is the part of the back. I just unscrew. I took the screw out, and the thing just broke. And then I took the back part, and it broke again. So, pretty weird, isn't it? I can't believe that they actually made this material. They use this material for something like this. But again, I'm pretty sure this is manufactured in China. I could not exactly see where it was made, but I hope that this is a China product, because if it's, let's hope this is not made here in America. Anyway, so as you can see, it's a disaster. To try to get this piece, probably you have to buy a whole band again. So I'm not even going to go there, and I'm going to waste my time for them to send me the same garbage again. So Ryobi has. I'm not been having any luck with Ryobi. I'll be honest to you. All the problems that I've been getting from them, I have this other thing here. Is another Ryobi thing product that I have. It's a weed eater, electric weed eater, batteries, portable, blah blah blah. It's a disaster. That thing just, the batteries went bad real quick. It's like one bad thing after another. But anyway, I figure, hey, I can just fix this. It's not a big deal. I can repair it. So what I decided is I found me these bars. I got two aluminum bars. I got this one, and I got this one, because I'm happen to be the kind of person that actually I save everything, you know, every material that I can find. So I'm gonna try to see if I can replicate this piece. That is where the adjustments to keep the blade in place. I'm probably gonna have to put a screw in here on the bottom and this part right there to hold it. But anyway, we'll see what can I do with it. But so you guys, if you buy this thing, remember, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's an older model. I don't think this is a new model. So I hope in the new models they fix it. But in this one, don't seems to be. Seems like, you know, they decided to go for. I hope I'm not going to find other problem that's in it. But anyway, so I'm going to use this aluminum bar, which they could have done exactly the same thing, and just cut it and with the same form, and just make the holes exactly like this. And I don't think it's going to be such a hard thing to do. I'm not going to leave this big space they left over here. See that big space right there? I don't think that's necessary at all, because the blade doesn't have to have all that much space in there. So I'm gonna make a little bit less space than that, and then I'm gonna use the adjustments, you know, that go on each side. But so this is what I'm gonna start with, and I'm not going to bore you with my cuttings and my. So I'm gonna cut off the video, and then I'm going to work on it, because either I do the video or I do the stuff. And I'm not the type of person that have money to have all kinds of video cameras and showing exactly what I'm doing step by step. But anyway, I'm gonna do the work on it, and then I'm coming back after I finish with it, and we'll see from there how I'm gonna do some cuts right now. I'm going to cut right here, and I'm gonna cut right there, and then I have to do this cut right here and this cut right there, and then I need to figure it out how to work with. This is based. What I'm doing is I'm doing it based on this piece right here, right? So pretty much this is gonna be kind of a replica of it, and so anyway, let's see how we come out with. Okay, well, here I am holding the camera and using my file, trying to reach the right height with it. It wasn't easy, actually. I made another one before, and well, maybe it worked something else, but it didn't work out. This part right here is too thin, and I made it too thin. And see, it has to have a hole with a screw in there. So I was way too thin with it, and it was my fault. I didn't realize it. So this time I did it right. I put a better effort in it, both sides, because it's gonna have a hole in here with the thread, and then it's gonna have a little hole in the side to put the keys, the steel keys are gonna go there. So it's not perfect. I don't think it's gonna be perfect, but At least I can. It's a little overkill, I think. Too much material. But you know, what the hell, right? I got extra material, so I can anyway, there he is. Like I say, it's not perfect. It's you know, best I can do, I guess. But the main thing is the fits right here, see? What's it? It'll fit there. So I need to get a little bit more behind that wheel. And that'll be good. I think it probably work right there. Yeah. So we'll see how we end up with. You gotta remember, this is just made with files and thing to this thing right here. That helped me to count it twice. Anyway, so we'll see. Anyway, there you have it. There's the piece. Kind of rough. I'm not going to get into too much detail. I'm making it very pretty because I'm not interested in that. Now this is the other one that I made before. And then actually, as you can see, it's not very well. Mainly this part right here. See, I gotta have a hole in there, one in here, one in there, and a hole in the side. And this is too thin right there, so I have to do it twice. And see the each little side right here. It's got two holes. One for the prisoner and one for the key that goes inside there, and then the screw that comes out. And then I'm gonna have to make a hole in the middle because this part needs to have a pin right here. So what I'm gonna do there is I'm gonna make a hole and I'm gonna put a screw, and but I'm going to run a thread on it, and so it's got to be this size right here. So this thing comes and that right in there. So there you have it, folks. Now, and it broke again one more time. It actually fell from the bench, and the floor broke again. I cannot understand what kind of material that is. It looks like aluminum, but I think it's aluminum casting. That has got to be the worst job ever. I mean, really. Oh, come on. And made out of plastic could have been a lot better than that shit. Ryobi, man, Ryobi. Anyway. Okay, so there is a piece finish. It's almost like it's, naturally part of it. That's it. It wasn't easy. I don't have so much of equipment to do it, except for this little saw right here for metals, and then my drill. This is my the engine that I'm working on, the mill. But I had this drill right here, and this is pretty much all that I have. So, but anyway, coming back to doing a review on this little thing. If you set it up properly, you can see this piece of wood. I cut it from here, and look, no, it's a perfect square. Okay, that's a cut that I did right there, and here's a cut that I did on line, right to a line. Instead, do it right on the line, just to see the accuracy. See the line? It's very good. So it's possible to do something with a small thing like this. Like I said before, I didn't buy this thing. This was somebody, a friend of mine that actually I did a little work for him. I cut a tree for him and with my chainsaw, and it was like a 20-inch circumference tree, about 100 feet tall. And so he wanted to pay me. He said, I can trade you, I can give you this thing. And I said, oh man, I was going to buy a table saw, but I'd love to have both table saw and a bench saw. So but there he is, and then he gave it to me in exchange for that, and it comes with a light, which the light is need a bulb right now, but of course it's very handy. So let's take a measurement on this thing and see exactly how big this thing is. The little table in the front is they will say a foot, but it was less than a foot. But anyway, let's just say a foot by a foot. The machine is very small. It's about 29 inches tall by total length about 20 inches, and then you have a foot, the foot that I saw in front. So pretty much, so that's it. So I want to show you the pieces what's left. Okay, that thing just came apart. This is I can't understand how can they manufacture any product and don't test it. And I know why they did it. They did it because of this square thing in there, and it has a very weird form, which, don't get me wrong, I understand 100%. Let me give you an example. This is the one that I did first, and it's an odd form. It's got that little, not even in the center itself, and then you gotta make holes in this side. The square holes goes on this side, and then the hole has to go through there to get to what I call the prism, who will hold the thing goes in there. But I think the reason why they did that is because they got to do manufacturing, and they decided to go with aluminum casting. Now, aluminum casting on this size, really, come on. They know. Okay, this thing, really, it broke just by hitting the ground. Come on. And I have another one on the bottom, right in there, and I'm not going to touch it very much. I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to do another one right now. It's in there, but this is it. That's the piece right there. You guys can see it. And it wasn't easy, and it took me practically a whole day yesterday to do this thing. And mainly because, you know, distances, space, and well, you know, I don't have a machine shop, and my equipment is all, you know, mostly hobby stuff, I will say. But anyway, it got done, and I'm very, very happy with it. Cuts real good. So if you have one of those, remember, you got to adjust this thing the way it is right here. See the blade? Blade is gonna barely touch the back of the bearing, and then it has to have these two pieces, this one and that one. Keep it from, you know, moving. Of course, you gotta have a little bit of tension in it too. You know, it's just like a can't be jerking around. So, but without that being in the proper place, where it needs to run right behind the teeth, right there. See, if you notice, it's right behind the teeth, not on top of the teeth, right behind, and it cannot be touching. It just being kind of free in there. You know, it's just like, see, just give it a little play, very tiny play, but not a lot. So that's how you adjust it, and you don't tie these things up like crazy. Just do the best you can with it, and that's it. That's about it. I have to put this piece thing here now, which, as you can see, I have an issue because this thing is a little bit too long, but it doesn't matter. I fixed this somehow. Well, I think I probably can get away with it. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have to cut it, but I will, because it's underway and kind of a little too big of a key. So just gonna cut it and put this little back thing in there. But that's it, folks. And this model, again, the model is the BS. Yeah, BS902. No kidding. It's definitely BS. So there you have it. If you're gonna buy one of those, remember, that's what you're gonna have to deal with. And I don't know how much these things are going for, but I don't know when this one was manufactured. I got no idea. But anyway, and this guy here, of course, is for the angle thing that goes in there, which I don't have. But I can make one myself. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.